Go inside.
John Adams never failed to answer the call of his country to serve. He understood what it means to be a citizen, and I hope that that comes through in this production.
He could not hand off any work for somebody else to do it. He had to do it himself. And as he did it making enemies, saying at times the wrong thing. His emotions would get away from him.
I will not voluntarily put on the chains of France while I am struggling to throw off those of Great Britain.
He was a man of phenomenal honesty. His honesty was in some ways his weakness in the world of politics. He didn't know quite how to be as tactful as he should have been.
But when his emotions and his ideas were in tune, he was able to verbalize the reasons for America to break off from Great Britain.
Adams is the man who argued for independence. He fought the battle on the floor of the Continental Congress, resulting in the vote that we would become a free and independent nation.
We are in the very midst of revolution. How few of the human race have ever had an opportunity of choosing a system of government for themselves and their children.
We all know about the Declaration of Independence, but we have no idea how hard and how protracted a battle it was, and how much in the balance it stood.
John Adams and George Washington were gravely concerned that factions, as they called them, would destroy the country, that people in political life would start to think more about the fortunes of their party than the fortunes of the country.
I dread a division of our republic into parties, Doctor. And that is what I see is happening.
The moment in which John Adams is inaugurated as the second president of the United States was historic for any number of reasons. I mean, there were a lot of people who believed in Europe that George Washington would never walk away from the presidency. There had never been a government in history where somebody voluntarily gave up the reins of power.
There on stage, Washington, Adams, and Jefferson. And people at the time knew that they were seeing somebody that had never been seen before.
Just the sight of those three great patriots together with Adams's speech was a tremendously moving moment.
I make you the following solemn promises: to do justice at all times, and to lay myself under the most solemn obligations to uphold the Constitution of the United States to the utmost of my power.
He is independent as a thinker, independent politically.